So you're a great contractor. You do amazing work, your customers love you, but the phone isn't ringing as much as it should be. You're not getting enough of those high quality jobs you really want. Well, what if I told you there's a huge problem you might not even see? We're going to break down exactly how to fix it and win on Google without spending a dime on ads. Let's get into it. I want you to be really honest with yourself for a second. Are you invisible? You know you're the best plumber, or the best roofer, or the best remodeler in town, but what does any of that matter if your potential customers can't even find you the moment they need you most? Okay, look at this number, 76%. That is a massive, kind of scary number. And what it represents is the percentage of all clicks from a local search that go to just the top 3 businesses on Google. I'm not talking about the whole first page, and I'm not talking about the ads. I mean just those top 3 spots. If you're not in one of those, you are literally invisible to 3 out of every 4 people looking for your services. And that prime real estate? That's called the Google 3-pack. It's the very first thing you see when you search for something like plumber near me or kitchen remodeler in Dallas. And think about it. Google puts those 3 businesses right at the top because its algorithm trusts them more than anyone else. This is where the game is won or lost. So what does it really mean to be stuck in that invisible 76%? Well, once you truly understand the problem, you're already halfway to fixing it. Let's be blunt. Every single day that you're not in that 3-pack, you are actively, personally handing over paying customers to your competition. It is that simple. See, customers trust Google, so when they see those top 3 listings, they assume those are the best options. They see the stars, they see the phone number, and boom, they call. They're not scrolling down, they're definitely not clicking to page 2. And the cost of being invisible? It's staggering. Just do some quick math with me. Let's say your average job is worth about $500. If you miss out on just 10 calls a week, which is not a lot because you're not in the top 3, that's $260,000 in lost revenue in 1 year. Over 5 years, that's well over $1 million. We're not just talking about a few extra calls. We're talking about a fortune in lost income. Okay, now for the good news. You absolutely can fix this, and you can do it with a powerful tool that's completely free. It's time we stop thinking about fancy websites and expensive ads for a minute and focus on what really moves the needle first. I'm talking about your real online storefront. You know, this is a huge trap so many contractors fall into. They'll spend thousands on a slick website or pour money into pay-per-click ads, but they completely ignore the single most important tool they have for attracting local customers. Honestly, it's completely backwards. Here it is. Your Google business profile is your digital storefront. It's not just some listing, it's the front door to your business online. This is where customers decide in a split second whether they're going to call you or your competitor. And when you get it right, it puts your business, your reputation, and your phone number right in front of people who have their credit card out, ready to hire someone just like you. All right, so how do you get your storefront into that prime 3-pack location? It's not luck and it's not magic. It's an algorithm. And that algorithm looks at 5 specific things to decide who gets to the top. We're going to break them down into 5 simple keys that you can actually control starting today. These are the keys to the kingdom right here. These 5 things control your Google ranking. We're going to walk through each one. Your business category, something called NAP consistency. Don't worry, I'll explain. Review velocity, post frequency, and finally, just simple profile completeness. If you master these, you're on your way into that 3-pack. Key number 1, your primary category. Listen, you have to be a specialist, not a generalist. If kitchen remodels are your big moneymaker, then your primary category has to be kitchen remodeler, not something vague like construction company. Why? Because Google matches specific customer searches to specific categories. The more specific you are, the better chance you have of showing up for that person who's ready to buy. Okay, key number 2 is NAP consistency. And this is where the tiny details will make or break you. NAP just stands for name, address, and phone number. And this info needs to be 100% identical everywhere it shows up online. I'm talking down to the last comma, the last period, using STEET on your profile but street on your website. That confuses Google. It's a red flag that hurts your credibility and it drops your rank. Next up, key number 3, review velocity. Now this is interesting. Google cares way more about momentum than it does about history. It's not just about the total number of reviews you have, it's about how fresh they are. So a business with 50 brand new reviews is seen as way more relevant and active than a business with 150 reviews from 3 years ago. A steady stream of new reviews proves you're still in the game, and you're making customers happy right now. All right, the last two keys are your secret weapons because I promise you, most of your competitors are just not doing them. Number 4 is post frequency. Seriously, just post a quick photo of a job you just finished once a week. It sends a huge signal to Google that you're an active, open for business company. And number 5 is profile completeness. Go into your profile and fill out every single field. Every box you check is another point in your favor. Don't leave easy points on the table. Okay, so once you've got those 5 keys locked in, you can add 2 powerful boosters that will launch you ahead of everybody else. And that's your photos and the little-known Q&A section. Let this number just sink in for a minute. 520%. That's how many more calls businesses with over 100 high-quality photos get. This isn't just some small tweak. It's a game changer. Your photos are the absolute fastest way to build trust and prove to someone who's never met you that you are a top-notch professional. And don't just throw up any old pictures. You gotta be strategic. Show them before and after shots to prove your skills. Post pictures of your team in uniform so people know who's showing up at their house. Snap a photo of your branded company trucks. It signals you're a real, stable business. And the best one? Pictures of your team with smiling, happy customers. That's the ultimate proof right there. Now, here is a pro-level tip for the Q&A section that almost nobody knows about. You can, and you absolutely should, ask and answer your own questions. Just think of what your customers always ask you and post them right on your profile. This lets you load up your profile with keyword-rich content, like emergency plumbing repairs on Sundays, which helps you show up in those very specific searches. It's a total hack. All right, you have the blueprint. You know what to do. But you know what? Knowledge without action is completely useless. So we're going to switch gears from learning to doing. I'm giving you a direct challenge to get this ball rolling right now. This is your 48-hour challenge. I want you to remember this. The contractors who are dominating the 3-pack right now, they aren't better than you. They're not smarter, they're not luckier, they just acted on this information faster. Success belongs to the people who implement. Your time starts now. And to get you started, here are 3 dead simple steps. Today, like right after you finish watching this, go fill in any empty fields on your Google profile. Tomorrow, I want you to text your last 3 happy customers and ask them for a review. And then this weekend, just check your name, address, and phone number on your website, your Facebook page, and maybe Yelp. Make sure they match. That's it. That's how you start. So I'm going to leave you with one final thought. The next time you see one of your competitors getting a job that you know you could have done better, I want you to ask yourself this question. Are they really better than you, or are they just more visible? You now have all the keys to close that gap. The only question left is, will you use them?